wearing jackets is a new ass thing for me. And I
Yeah.
relate to that because it's like, it's starts to get cold and you're like, no, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's going to warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nope.
Well,
Yep.
yup.
Nope.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of yups and nubs, dude, Justin introduced me. Was it on Thanksgiving?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I want to say.
We were
Something like that.
We were
Yeah.
over his house Thanksgiving. Justin, you guys may not know, he's not just a hip hop fan. He's into some dirty hip hop. He likes that weird shit.
Yeah.
Boy. So he starts putting on this jam.
E40.
Yeah,
E40
E40.
Which, by the way, isn't
Not
that deep a cut.
Well,
but-
it's E40.
Oh.
E40 choices.
You're right.
E40.
But yeah, it's hard to say that.
Should we play it a little bit?
So
Nope.
anyway, there's this.
No.
It's this song, and we were pretty blasted that night. And
But that was the song of the night.
yeah, it's the song of the decade. I can't get it out of my head.
Ethan
even
was
to
trying
this
to. He's
day.
like, "Let me get on that and play some music," and I'm like, "Hold on."
Justin
Yeah.
is a fucking music.
Yeah, I was
monster.
definitely like,
But
but
you did good.
You like you would have never heard that song.
No, you
Yeah.
did good.
You know, you were like, "What the fuck?" And then we just kept playing it.
I love breaking down this E40 song. It's called Choices Yup.
Yeah.
And so it starts as very gangster, where he's like, have you ever pulled a trigger?
Nope.
Yup. No, that one's a yup.
That
Yeah,
was
that's a yup.
Eli, you
Yup.
need to get hard. You need to harden up if you think
Scared-
that's
Yeah.
a nope.
Yeah.
Scared of the dark? Nope.
Yeah, that's my favorite. He
Yeah.
goes,
Well, as
I'm
the
like-
song progresses,
Right.
he starts to run out of like. He's
Good.
like, "Oh shit." The best one is Star Wars. Nope.
Nope.
Yoda. Yep.
Yeah, that one confused me. I'm like, why is Yoda getting all the love?
Yeah.
Like, what did Star Wars?
Well, it's also just like Yoda's not even. I mean, yeah.
Yoda gets a yup from anyone. Maybe that's his point. He's like, well, I don't agree with
who
Star Wars.
dislikes
Yeah.
Yoda?
I'm gonna yup the fuck out of Yoda.
But like if you if you didn't have all the nostalgia and you're looking at Yoda with those rose-colored goggles and you just saw Yoda for the first time today, maybe he'd still be yup. Yeah.
He's a yup, and
Yeah.
for me,
But not the fucking CG
the
fucking
little
version.
yeah. Why?
Only the puppet, the
Yeah.
fucking Frank Oz puppet.
Well, I'll tell you, when I first watched those Star Wars movies, I'll never forget when Yoda stole those sausages from Luke Skywalker when they were on that planet. He was cooking up sausages.
Wait, what?
And Yoda straight snagged him out the pan. Sean's
that
nodding.
true?
He knows. You don't remember the Yoda?
I haven't seen that.
He's
in
like
so
this
long.
little fucking gremlin,
Yeah.
and Luke is like
Maybe you
stir
can
frying
find
some
it.
sausages.
How?
God for it.
Here's what's amazing about Yoda is like back when they were making those movies, they were on a budget, they were on a schedule. It was like, you know, they were like you watch these documentaries where we're talking about like, you know, they had to throw together alien costumes for the cantina scene. They're like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't give a fuck. Just put on that fucking wolf mask, fine. Put the, you know, those all became action figures, of course. But at
Right.
the time it was just like, we just got to get this fucking shit. And then I guarantee you, if they had all the time and money in the world, Yoda would have gone through a fucking so many rounds of redesigns.
It would have been garbage.
It would have been like,
Well, look what
okay, hold on. First of all, I've got a couple of notes.
he's gonna end up being, like a jacked, like 12-foot tall frog that
Yeah.
anal rapes people and uses the Force
Well, I
to
don't
give
know
people
about-
Jello.
I don't know about that.
Do you think Yoda eats Jello?
I think Yoda probably would
He's
only
old.
eat Jello if it was given to him by his very good friend,
Man,
established.
Yoda, eat the Jello.
Yeah, Yoda. Yoda.
Got the audio
you got-
on it.
You gotta eat the Jello, Yoda. That's the. I'm
Yo-
losing my mind.
Yoda, take the Jello. Wake up with the Vaseline. It falls apart.
It's like
Eli's nodding now.
That's like a cross between like
I'm
Chucky from Rugrats and is this name Chucky?
yeah.
Yeah, I just remembered the other line that we forgot to mention. Starving?
Nope. Dinner. Yup. Back to the E40 because that's the great thing about the song. This will continue to come up throughout this whole show. Scared of the dark? Nope. That always found there's this one lyric in that
Scared of
song.
the dark?
But that's
Nope.
that's the one I love the best because that's not much of a brag. He's like a grown ass man.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Are you scared of the dark? Nope. And he says it so proudly too. It's like, dog, you're kind of
Yeah.
It's not.
It's like, look,
tone it down.
that's not something to be shouting from the rooftops.
Sean, are you scared of the dark?
Yup.
That's not very hard. You did the wrong one.
Did I do that wrong?
Yeah, you're nope.
Nope.
You're not scared of the dark.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Are you or
Possibly.
not? Is that a real
Sure. What are the circumstances?
You know, what if E40,
Foudy.
what if he is scared of the dark? And that was sort of a thing where,
Straight fronting.
well, it was more of like he's like, I'm fucking terrified of the dark. So it's on his mind, but then he's like, I could never admit that.
Yeah.
And so it made its way into the song.
Well, if that's true,
Doth protest too much. Doth depressed too much. That's what I was originally going to say. But.
Shakespeare and Vivaldi in the same thought.
Great thought.
Can you do, when I started to say that wrong, can you like cut in tight on me and like fucking, you know, like
Yeah.
do the Chiron
We'll do that.
of my broken.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
I like when you guys
we'll
do
patch
that.
you up. We'll patch you up.